So today is 20th of September 2019 and we are here at Baba Ghai house. Hello Baba Ghai.
Hello, Ruka, how are you?
I'm alright. How are you today? I could see that you are better than 2 days ago when you weren't able to walk properly.
Yeah, well, you know that they have to lift me up on that day to put me on bed.
True, that's correct.
Now I feel better because I do my own exercise, which I told the people also before do, because that is yoga plus spirituality. See, now I show them what to do. You know, for 5 minutes they should go like this, like this, like this. 5 minutes, 5 minutes like this, like this, like this. See? And then another 5 minutes breathing.
Right.
That's 15 minutes, and in the end, go like this, and I'll show you how. I'll show you. Go like this.
Right.
Do that.
How many times?
Well, they can do that about 21 times.
Alright.
See? And do that for 3 days and they will see the difference. One. And secondly, my friend Akshay Kamal has sent a video which I will send with them. They can see that. Because exercise is a must. See?
Right.
Now what's happening is, the problem is with our people, we come from a hot country. And there we walk with a bare feet and this. Here it's all carpet and this, so our body doesn't get earthed.
True.
See, now if the electric things have to be earthed, so does the body. So when body doesn't get it, by doing these exercises, the body gets the force.
Yeah.
Okay? And I'm sending you 2 videos. One is for exercise, the other one is from Gurbani. They have said people should follow these things. See, and I'm thanking the people for ringing me. I'm sorry I couldn't pick the phone calls because I had so many phone calls, and if I missed phone calls, I'm sorry, but I'm getting better. See, I don't know, like I said, I know what was the reason why I got this. Once you know the reason, or once you know the cause of anything, then you get the answer.
Yeah, true.
If a doctor can find out what's wrong with you, the medicine works. Now I found out what was wrong with me. It was the curse, which I shouldn't have. I've learned my lesson now. See? And especially, you know, you should do these things. It shouldn't be like I'm too soft. I'm not like other babas, you know. People come, mix up with them, this, and people take advantage of that. Instead of me telling them, they tell me what to do. The good thing is, my guru isn't here. If he was here, guess what he would have done? You tell me what he would
Beat
have
them
done.
up.
No, he would have beaten me up.
Oh, right.
Why you
You're
mix up with these
listening
people?
them. Yeah.
He wouldn't have beaten them up. He would have beaten me up. See? Because I was too soft. So, let's see. Let's hope. And I pray for everybody's health. God bless and be happy.
Yes. Thank you very much, Baba.
24 घंटों में से अपने शरीर को 1 घंटा ना दे सके, उसे मर जाना चाहिए. किल योरसेल्फ. इस 1 घंटे में यार आप चाहे जो एनी फॉर्म ऑफ एक्सरसाइज आप लोग कर लो, जो आपको पसंद हो. चाहे जिम चले जाओ 1 घंटे के लिए, रनिंग कर लो, साइकिलिंग कर लो, योगा कर लो, जुम्बा कर लो, क्रॉसफिट कर लो, या समथिंग लाइक एज सिंपल एज वॉकिंग कर लो। कुछ भी करो यार, लेकिन करो। अगर कुछ नहीं करोगे तो मरोगे। कुछ दिनों में आप लोग को ऐसा खुद ही फीलिंग आएगी, अच्छा लगेगा। बट सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है फोकस रहना और रूटीन को बनाए रखना। तो भैया देर किस बात की है? हेल्थ के गोल्स को बनाओ एंड गेट मूविंग। ज्यादा कुछ नहीं करना, बस चलना ही है यार। जो आप वैसे भी घर पे होते हो तो चलते ही हो, बाहर निकलो, चलो, गार्डन में जाओ, पत्नी के साथ घूमो, वॉक पे जाओ, गर्लफ्रेंड के साथ जाओ। हाँ, मैं तो कहता हूं कि कम से कम आप लोगों को एक गोल बना लेना चाहिए। सबको, हिंदुस्तान में मैं सबको 132 करोड़ लोगों को कह रहा हूं, एक गोल बना लो कि 10,000 स्टेप्स आप लोगों ने चलना दिन में। 10,000 कदम आप लोगों ने चलने हैं। स्टेप काउंट को मेजर करने के लिए गोकी ने जो लिमिटेड एडिशन फिट इंडिया ट्रैकर भी लॉन्च किया है, उसका इस्तेमाल करो। वो आपको बताएगा कि आप कितने कदम चल रहे हो। हाँ, हो सकता है कभी आप बीमार हो, मुझे पता किसी ने ये भी पूछना है कि अगर मैं बीमार हूं तो क्या, ठीक है, आज अगर 2,000 कदम ही चले तो 8,000 रहेगा ना। जब ठीक हो जाए तो 18 कर लेना, करते रहना। 10,000 कदम तो चलना ही है। खाने पे कंट्रोल हो गई बात, वॉक पे हो गई बात। अब बात करते हैं सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज जो है एक्सरसाइज के साथ उसके हैंड टू हैंड जाता है, वो सही डाइट मेंटेन रखना। आपको बताऊं, अनहेल्दी फूड डिस्काउंट से जो डिस्ट्रैक्ट होना पर बहुत ही आसान है। बट आपके अंदर ही सेल्फ कंट्रोल बनाए रखना वो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है और बहुत मुश्किल भी है, लेकिन बनाओ यार। मैं आज भी आपको बताऊं, फिल्म की शूटिंग पे रोज जाता हूं, लेकिन घर का खाना लेकर जाता हूं, घर का डब्बा लेके जाता हूं। कितना भी लोग, कभी कभी हीरोइन बोलती है या कोई और बोलता है, यार तुम घर से डब्बा लेके आता है। हाँ भैया, मैं घर से ही डब्बा लेके आता हूं, क्योंकि मेरे लिए सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है। मुझे अभी भी याद है, मैं आप लोगों को बताऊं कि जब मेरे पास इतने पैसे नहीं थे, घर से मतलब नहीं ला पाता था कभी कभी कुछ, तो मैं पता क्या करता था, 6 केले खरीद देता था। उस वक्त केले 55 पैसे में आते थे, 6 केले 55 या 60 पैसे में केले खरीद के खा लेता था। केले को छीलो, उसके अंदर कोई गंदगी नहीं होती है, आप ऊपर का हिस्सा काट के खा लो। अरे यार, डिसिप्लिन मेंटेन रखना हमारे हाथों में है और इसमें कोई रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है। घर की दाल, रोटी, सब्जी और थोड़ा बहुत घी, जो कई लोगों को लगता है कि यार बड़ा ही कोलेस्ट्रॉल है, नहीं भाई, असली घी उसमें थोड़ा डालो और देखो वारे न्यारे हो जाएंगे, बढ़िया हो जाएगा। बोन्स के अंदर ताकत आती है, कोई भी डॉक्टर को पूछ लो। सो गाइस, से यस टू घर का खाना।
ਅੱਜ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੁੱਖ ਪਤਾ ਕਿਉਂ ਨੇ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ? ਦੁਖੀ ਹੋਣ ਦੇ 2 ਕਾਰਨ ਨੇ ਵੱਡੇ, 2 ਸੁਣ ਲੈਣਾ। ਜੇ ਚੰਗੀ ਲੱਗੇ ਗੱਲ, ਅੱਜ ਪੱਲੇ ਨਾਲ ਬੰਨ ਕੇ ਜਾਇਓ। ਬੰਦੇ ਦੇ ਦੁਖੀ ਹੋਣ ਦੇ 2 ਵੱਡੇ ਕਾਰਨ ਨੇ, 2 ਵੱਡੇ ਕਾਰਨ। ਇੱਕ, ਦੂਸਰਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਆਸ, ਐਕਸਪੈਕਟੇਸ਼ਨਸ। ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੂਜਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਆਸ ਲਾ ਲੈਨੇ ਆ ਨਾ, ਆਸ ਹੈ ਜੀ, ਮੈਂ ਫਲਾਣੇ ਨੂੰ ਵਿਆਹ ਦੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਘਰ ਫੰਕਸ਼ਨ ਸੀ, ਵਿਆਹ ਸੀ, 3100 ਸਗਨ ਪਾਇਆ ਸੀ। ਹੁਣ ਮੇਰੇ ਘਰ ਵਿਆਹ ਆਇਆ, ਉਹ 5100 ਪਾ ਕੇ ਜਾਏਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਗੱਲ ਬਣਨੀ। ਕਹਦੇ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਹੈ। ਤੇ ਜੇ ਕਿਤੇ 3100 ਦੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਤੇ ਉਹ 1100 ਪਾ ਗਿਆ, ਤੁਸੀਂ 3100 ਪਾਇਆ, 1100, ਅੰਦਰ ਕਲਪਨਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ, ਮੈਂ ਤੇ ਇੰਨਾ ਵਰਤਿਆ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ, ਪਰ ਆ ਕੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਰ ਗਿਆ? ਆਸ, ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਢੰਗ ਦੀ ਆਸ ਲੈ ਲਓ। ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੂਜੇ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਆਸ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਆਪਣੇ ਮਾਲਕ ਨੂੰ ਛੱਡ ਕੇ ਦੁਖੀ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ। ਪਿਆਰਿਆ, 550 ਸਾਲਾ ਮਨਾ ਰਹੇ ਆ, एडी तगड़ी भावना बना, आस भरोसा अपने खसम दा रख। आस भरोसा खसम का नानक के जिए रे। अपने खसम दी आस, अपने खसम दा भरोसा रख। वो खसम कौन है? कह दो धन गुरु नानक।
ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ।
और वो इहो जिहा खसम है, मैं हैरान होना। हाय हाय हाय, बंदे दे उत्ते आस रखांगे दुखी होवांगे, गुरु दे उत्ते आस रखांगे गुरु प्रसन्नता नदर अपनी बख्शिश दे नाल साडियां झोलियां भर देगा। है जी। एक दिन मैं जा रहा सा, तुहाडी बख्शी हुई गड्डी च बैठा, अगे ना मेरे एक ट्रक जा रहा सी। ट्रक दे मगर एक लाइन लिखी सी, मैं वो लाइन पढ़ी, मैनू अपने बापू दे उत्ते माण आ गया। उन्हें लिखिया सी, मांगो उसी से जो दे खुशी से। मंगना ही ओदे कोलों मंग जेड़ा खुशी नाल दातां देंदा है। सुनियो ध्यान नाल, कहंदे मांगो उसी से जो दे खुशी से। अगली गल लिखी सी, कहो उसी से जो कहे ना किसी से। कह दो वाहिगुरू। मंगना ही ओदे कोलों मंग जेड़ा तेरियां झोलियां दातां दे नाल भरदा है और जताउंदा भी नहीं। ते जे अरदास भी करनी हो ना, कहना भी हो, कोई अरदास भी करनी, ओदे अगे कर जेड़ा तेरियां अरदासां नूं सुनन तो बाद जगह जगह ते तेरे पर्दे नंगे नहीं करदा कि ये एडा वड्डा पापी है। कह दो वाहिगुरू। तेरे पर्दियां नूं ढक लैंदा है। मांगो उसी से जो दे खुशी से, कहो उसी से जो कहे ना किसी से। ये मेरी बेनती जे, आस भरोसा खसम का, ओदा भरोसा रखो, ओदी आस रखो। अज दुखी होने दा वड्डा कारण साडे आही है, असी आस बंदियां दे उत्ते ला लई। पर साहब कहंदे मानुख की टेक बिरथी सब जान देवन को। सारे बोलो देवन को एक है भगवान। आस ओदे उत्ते, जदों आस दूजियां दे उत्ते लावांगे फिर दुखी होवांगे, कल्पांगे, कल्पना चढ़ेगी। दुखी होने का दूजा वड्डा कारण बंदे दी ईगो, अहंकार। मैं ही हां, है जी, मैं ही हां, मेरे नालों चंगा कोई नहीं, मैं बड़ा वधिया वां। चलो ये भी गल अपने अंदर रखनी ना कि मैं वधिया वां, किसी हद तक ठीक है, पर मैं ही वधिया वां ये गलत है। कह दो वाहिगुरू। मैं आ काम कर लांगा, है जी, आत्म विश्वास हो रहे, मैं ही ये काम कर सकता, दूजा कर ही नहीं सकता, ये गलत है। ये गलत गल नूं पकड़ियो। अज जिन्ना भी हो सके अहंकार तो बच के रहना। अहंकार ते जे किते हंकार आउण लगे ना, अपना पुराना वक्त याद कर लिया करो। पुराना मैं ओह ही हां जिन्नू पहले कोई पानी दा घुट भी नहीं सी पुछदा हुंदा। मैं ओह ही हां जिन्नू वेख के सारे पहले मुंह फेर लेंदे सी। दातिया जे अज कोई तू रंग भाग लाए ने, ये मेरियां चतराइयां नहीं, सब तेरियां वडियाइयां वरतराइयां ने। हाय हाय हाय, कह दियो धन गुरु नानक। धन गुरु नानक।
You may or may not be aware that over the last few weeks there have been what the press is calling violent protests outside the Indian embassy in London. So much so that the Prime Minister of India has phoned Boris Johnson and asked him to reassure that the Indian embassy would and its staff would be kept safe. So what's going on? Well, it's an interesting story, and it's one that reveals quite a few aspects of a particular religion, that religion, of course, being Islam. There's a region, the Kashmiri region, which is contested by India and Pakistan. Both of them claim it for themselves. It's all a bit of a mishmash. It's China have some administration in there, India and Pakistan. But the region, the part of it that belongs to it, is administered by India, is the only Muslim majority region in India. And this is the first revealing part of this. It has had a special status in India because it's Muslim majority, and essentially refused to live alongside everyone else, according to the same rules as everyone else. So there's a lesson in that, and it's a lesson that many of us keep trying to drive home, which is that Muslims, I'm not talking about every individual Muslim, but Muslims as a whole, en masse, refuse to live with everyone else. There's just no examples of them happily getting along with everyone according to the same rules. There aren't any examples. And the region itself used to be Buddhist, it used to be Hindu, and then along came Islam, and guess what it is now? So what's happened is that the Prime Minister of India has revoked that special status. He revoked it recently. And what was the situation prior to the revocation of this special status was extreme oppression of minorities. Hindus, for example, were not allowed to buy property there, and other restrictions. And this reveals something else that you will no doubt have heard, and that is that when Muslims are in a minority, they are all about minority rights. When they're in the majority, there are no minority rights. And once again, I can't think of an exception to this rule. In the 90s, as early as the 90s, recently, if you like, as the 90s, there were hundreds of thousands. The figures I've read are between 300 and 600,000 Hindus in the region. Now there are about 2,000. They have left because of terror attacks, because of oppression, coming from Muslims. It has been ethnically cleansed of Hindus. The region has been ethnically cleansed of Hindus. Again, because Muslims, Islam, will not abide minority rights when it is in charge, and it demands separate status and special treatment. And all that the Prime Minister of India has done is revoke that and say, look, anyone from India can live there, anyone from India can work there, anyone from India can buy property there. They have, in other words, equalised people's rights in that region and stopped Muslims bullying everyone, as they tend to do. Now, this has transferred itself to Europe, to the UK. We have this now. We have imported all these problems from all over the world so that they're happening right here and right now. And of course, the world was silent when Hindus were being ethnically cleansed from Kashmir. But now there's all sorts of furore. Even Jeremy Corbyn is now demanding an analysis of human rights in the area. Where was your demand for human rights analysis when the Muslims were trampling on the Hindus, Mr. Corbyn? There wasn't any. The world will start suddenly sitting up and complaining because Muslims are not being forced to live like everyone else, but their privilege, their ability to oppress minorities has been taken away. And now, all of a sudden, there's a human rights emergency. Muslims are no longer allowed to bully people in the region. This is completely insane. I keep saying this, I'll say it again, the world is completely upside down. Islam and Muslims has a complete golden ticket to do whatever it likes. The UN never bothers with the horrific human rights abuses committed by Muslims and in Muslim countries. But if Israel puts a toe wrong, it's all over it. We have a pro-Islam world. It is the Islamization of the world. And suddenly when Muslims are asked to live like everyone else, they are suddenly oppressed. They are the victims. And this is exactly what has transferred here to the UK. Asking Muslims, expecting Muslims to muck in and just rub along with the rest of us is somehow oppressing them. Nonsense. Utter nonsense. It's Islam that is the oppressor. And the final point on this, do we really believe that we have a Great Britain in the future when cities have Muslim majorities, say Birmingham, for example? Do you think that when Birmingham becomes Muslim majority, which isn't too far away, that there won't be demands for autonomy, for special status? They will ask for self-rule. This is already being hinted at. In the wake of Brexit, there were hints that London should actually break away from the rest of the UK and live by its own rules. This will happen again and again and again. And it will happen because Islam and Muslims can't and won't live like everyone else. They won't just be a part of Britain. They will start to seek their own autonomy. They will start to seek mini-states, and we'll have a Yugoslavia-type situation. It's inevitable. When you import the whole world, you import the strife that goes on in the world, you import the rows and the arguments, you import all the problems. And now those problems are here. And I guarantee you, unlike every other minority group in this country, Muslims will not, they already don't. We already know that Sharia is self-governing. Many Muslim communities are self-governing with Sharia. The demands for separate states and special autonomy are just round the corner. And that, I'm afraid, will be the end of Great Britain. But we still have time. We are still the vast, vast majority. Non-Muslims are still the vast, vast majority. If we can grab hold of this issue now, we still have time to save Great Britain. We still have time to lay down the law and say that everyone who lives in this country will live under Britain's laws. We will not stand by and watch while this country fragments and turns into ethnic ghettos. We must save Great Britain, or there will not be a Great Britain for future generations. If you want to save this country, as I do, join for Britain. We are not going to cower down. We are not going to be politically correct. We're going to fight for the future of this country. And we're going to do all we can to make sure